everyone, this is Brenda with Brenda's Creative Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make this little spiral wreath, red, white, and blue for Memorial Day coming up. And everything I got is from the Dollar Tree. So all you're going to need is a little sign. I chose this one for the bottom of it. It's kind of going to fit on the bottom. So you're only going to make spirals on half of the wreath. I did pick up 2 of each color, but I don't think I'll need that much. I got these from the Dollar Tree. And then I have my Chanel stems that I cut in half. And then all you're going to do is, I cut mine at about 8 inches. You can measure if you want, or you can eyeball it. Whatever you want to do. Let me cut the first one and show you. This is really easy, simple wreath. And anybody that's watching this, if you head over to Facebook, you can check out Brenda's Creative Craft page, and if you're interested in anything, or I also take custom orders, just message me and I'll get back to you. Okay, so all you're going to do then is you have it like this, lay it down and just curl it up. Just curl it into a little, doesn't have to be perfect or anything. And this frays a lot because it's Dollar Tree mesh. It's not the greatest, but we'll cut off all the little frays at the end after we're done everything. And then you just put it all together. Just hold it with your fingers. Take a Chanel stem that we cut in half and just tie it really tight. Alright, and then we're just gonna tie it on here. And then after we're done, we can go back through and trim the back. And kind of just twist it. Make it tight. So what we're going to be doing is filling this one, the 3 at the top here. And then the 3 bottom will be covered with the sign that will glue on. Nothing fancy, just something quick and easy. If you need an idea for your door, they have a lot of cute signs at the Dollar Tree right now. And then you have it for 4th of July, Labor Day, or any time of the year you can decorate it with this wreath. And you're just gonna twist it. Let me move the camera down so you can see the table better and what I'm doing. So you're just gonna roll it. Hold it in between your fingers. Roll the next one. And grab Chanel stem. And you can bend it over and just wrap it really tight. You don't have to be perfect. And we're just gonna fill this up. You just gotta be careful all it's to stick together, and then it pulls it and shreds it more. What I normally do afterwards is I'll go through and I'll trim up some of those big pieces that are hanging to make it look nicer. We'll do that after we're done. And you can make these longer if you want, or shorter. I'm just doing the 8-inch. They don't have to be huge or perfect. You can just cut some off. It doesn't even really need to be measured for this. Just something quick to do. Alright, so you're going to roll it. I'm going to do the blue. Just hold it between your fingers. Alright, and then we have the red. Okay, and we're just gonna tie it really tight again. Just twist it. Then we can put it on. I keep putting one at the top, in the middle, the first top I put one, and then I put one right underneath of it. And then I'm just gonna keep going back and forth doing that to fill it in. And then later we'll go back through and trim off the chenille stems in the back. I'll just leave it that way for now. Once we trim everything up, it'll look nice. And once you bunch it up, it looks pretty. One of my goals for 2020 was to do more YouTube videos so that I could get used to doing them, and I still haven't done that many. I've been busy doing a lot of orders and things, but I haven't really recorded anything, so I need to make that my goal again this year, to really get some videos. The more I do, the better I'll become at it. When I think about it, I'm like, oh no, let me just get this done, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, I should have just recorded it. Okay, so we're gonna fold this over. Maybe I'll do a video one day this summer with the flower board, making rose with the mesh. If you go on to Brenda's Creative Crafts, I have a red, white, and blue rose on there. We can do, I've done a couple of them. I've sold a couple, so I haven't done like any other colors, but you can choose any color you want, and it'll work the same way. They're really cute. They take time, so maybe I'll, one day this summer when I have a day off, I'll do one of those, because I do have, I still have boards, so that would work. That would be a good video. Even if I do like a 2-part video, if I can't do it all in one day, all you need is one of the round flower boards and zip ties and whatever color mesh you want to use for your flower. But you can use 2 different colors. You can use one solid color. For the red, white, and blue, obviously, that's 3. I have never done more than the 3, because I've only done that one so far. Alright, so we're going to wrap this again. Tie it really tight. And we're just going to find out where we need to put it, and everything is sticking. Okay. We'll wrap it really tight. See, as you go, when you start pushing together, they look pretty. And then we can just trim off whatever we don't want, we can trim it. You can even add a wreath. You can add ribbon. I don't have any patriotic ribbon right now. By the time I got this stuff at the Dollar Tree, all their ribbon was gone. I was gonna buy some. I actually did go in Joann's the other day when I found out they were open, because I had ordered stuff online and I needed it right away, so I went in and got it. And then I had some of the patriotic excuse me, ribbon, and I didn't get it. I put it back. Oh. Excuse me. I think allergies today. I've been coughing off and on a lot when I go out, especially when I go outside. I can feel it in the air. Okay, so we're just gonna roll, and we're just gonna keep doing this until we fill it all in, and keep doing the same thing. I just try to alternate colors, so all the blues aren't on top, and you know, it's not all one color. That's just what I do. Alright, so we're gonna tie this one on, twist it. If you go on Brenda's Creative Crafts, last night I finished up, well, over the weekend I had started it because I painted all the clothespins by hand, so I made a ladybug wreath out of clothespins. And what I plan on doing, a red, white, and blue one out of clothespins too. Takes a little time because I painted them all, and then I went back over and painted them a second time. I could spray paint them, but I kind of just wanted to relax and paint them. I'm going to cut a couple extra while I did it. The first one I did, when I did the sunflower in yellow, I used the grit dye that you use to dye t-shirts. I did that, and I had watched a video, and it said, oh, in a couple hours they turn. It was a couple days later, and they finally turned yellow. But I have that wreath available too, on Brenda's Creative Crafts. And it's really cute, sunflower out of clothespins. So I'm going to try to do a couple different things with the clothespins and different. There was another one I wanted to do with the clothespins. I forget what it was. Besides the red, white, and blue. Alright, so we'll do that. I mean, if I do a video with the clothespins and the red, white, and blue, it would probably be I could probably do a few videos of it because I'm doing it in steps. I still gotta learn a lot of YouTube, like how to pause, how to add in video. Like, I don't know how to do all that stuff. I basically just hit the record, upload it, and that's it. I haven't really tried to figure out how to do all that other stuff. Okay, so we got that so far. And mesh from the Dollar Tree is messy. Like, it's falling apart. Any mesh is messy when you start messing with it and cutting it and touching it too much. It starts to come apart and fray. And then we're just going to tie this again. Tomorrow's hump day, guys. How's everybody making out with quarantine? I know a lot of places are opening back up. Our limited places are open. We're not yet. I think real estate just opened up today. So like all our gyms and non-essential businesses, all that stuff is still closed. But my job is essential, so I've been working throughout this whole time, which I'm very thankful for. A couple more. I may end up using 2 rolls. I don't know. I guess it depends how big you make them when you cut it. But I have an extra of each in case I need it. Alright, we'll put that there. Alright, and then we're gonna... What about the wind? It's so windy out all the time. It's windy out again, I can hear it. Does anybody have any plans? If you're able to have plans for Memorial Day? I know some of the beaches were going to open so that you can actually lay on them, sunbathe. And I know in New Jersey some of them opened and you could only walk on them. I don't have any plans this Memorial Day, I think. Honestly, I don't really want to go. I mean, I want to go, but I don't with the way everything is right now, so we'll be staying home and probably doing what I'm doing now, crafting. I have 3 memory bears for an order to work on. I just had the pattern. I had to get a different pattern, and that just came in today. So, but I'm not going to start on it till the weekend when I have time. And I actually, since it's a new pattern, I'm going to cut it out of my own fabric before I start cutting t-shirts. Since it's a memory bear. Since it's a different pattern, I just want to do my own first and make sure, you know, everything is good before I start cutting into somebody else's stuff. Alright, so we can fit a good bit in there. Alright, let's see. I do have a craft show that was canceled when all this had started, and they rescheduled it for June 14th and 15th, I believe. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, but we're not even open yet. I don't know how that's going to get canceled again or what. And honestly, I haven't even been working on anything for it. I had all Easter stuff ready to go, and then that show got canceled, so I really don't have that much. Unless I take a bunch of different holiday stuff. You could always do that. I'm not really sure yet. Alright, let me... Yeah, when I first started doing the mesh wreath, I always bought my mesh at the dollar store, and then before AC Moore went out of business, I stocked up on their mesh. You can really tell the difference. This stuff just, I mean, it all frays, but the Dollar Tree stuff just frays so bad. But it still looks cute. I have stuff made from mesh with the Dollar Tree. And once you clean it up, you don't even know. So we're just still got a little more, but that's what it's gonna look like. Alright, so just keep going here. Alright. Cover it up. Well, I took the dogs out earlier, so it was kind of cool and breezy. So I threw a sweatshirt on over my work t-shirt. Now I'm starting to get hot again. And I'm gonna use, I just printed off my, oh that's right, I left them on the printer, my Bible study for tomorrow night. Women's Bible study. I need to study a little bit before I go to bed. What are you doing, T? My goodness. You alright? Chihuahua. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, girlfriend? Good girl. Can you get up there? Can you get up? Want to get up on the sofa? Want to get up on the blankie? Hold on. I'll get you. Alright. I'll be right back. Let me help her. Come here. Come on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. She's getting old. She's trouble jumping up on the furniture. Okay. So we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over. You can call this the spiral, the loop. I always just think these are so cute, the spiral. Because when you fill it up, I think it looks so pretty when you really fill it in. It makes it look really full, and it's so easy. Anybody can do this method. All you're doing is rolling it. Oops, stuck together. Alright, so then we're just going to move into the next section. We got 2 more sections to do. And then at the end, we'll trim those all down. And we'll trim everything that's kind of hanging. And alright, I'm just going to cut a few of these pieces. Just makes it easier. Sometimes I have this stuff ready, but not tonight. I came home and was relaxing for a little bit. I'm just very tired the past couple weeks. So, ate dinner, looked at my Bible a little bit, studied, read a little bit for tomorrow night, but I want to go back and do more in depth when I'm getting ready for bed tonight. I'll do that. a few pieces from here. I know with the quarantine, I do miss going to the craft stores. I felt like I was in the craft stores like every other day. But I don't really know why, because I have shelves of, I have so much stuff in here. Crafting stuff I can do. I always like to look, get new ideas. Alright, so the next one, we're just going to roll it. We're going to start on the next section. I probably will go through the 2 rolls that I got. It looks like the blue is starting to get low. Alright. Is there any good shows that anybody's watching while they're quarantined or were quarantined? Just gonna cut that down. I need to find something new to watch. I was watching Grey's Anatomy and Good Girls are my 2 favorites. So I don't really have anything else right now that I've been watching. I gotta find something. Alright, so you just push it and add another one. And you cut. I don't have any more white. If you do go on my page, Brenda's Creative Crafts on Facebook, and look, I would appreciate it if you would share my page, maybe on your personal Facebook, or recommend my page to somebody. That would really help. Thank you. I don't know with this, I guess you really wouldn't need a bow with all this going on. It would look cute with some ribbon tied in to the mesh. But it looks cute without, since I don't have any. Not really gonna worry about it. The red, white, and blues enough. I think this is my last 14-inch wire frame wreath. I have a couple 18-inch ones. I think I'm going to do the red, white, and blue on an 18-inch because I'm having trouble finding these right now. The 14-inch. I use them a lot. I don't have any left. I'm pretty sure. No, I have a couple crosses, and I think I have two 18-inch ones. So I'm on the lookout to get more of those. I might end up having to buy a case and have them delivered. And I have a horse flower board that I want to make into a unicorn. I haven't done anything with that yet. I had ordered that a month or two ago. But eventually I'll do something with that also. Okay. It doesn't look too bad. Once we cut off some of these straggly pieces, it'll look pretty. Alright, I'm out of white again. Alright, and you don't have to use mesh from the Dollar Tree. Here, let me cut a few of those. They just happen to have some. I mean, you can cut it down on your regular, bigger rolls of mesh if you have it. This just makes it easy to just cut off and roll it up. A few pieces. I have to keep stopping. Now, I use my scissors to cut it because when I use my rotary blade on this kind of stuff, it goes really quick. And then I need a new one. And then it doesn't work so well. I basically just save my rotary blade for fabric. Now that piece I don't ever use because it's just a mess. So I throw it out. You can do what you want with it. Usually it doesn't look right and it wants to go two different ways and oh, and still get one more piece out of that one. Alright. Alright, let me cut the rest of the red up. Stop cutting, but you know what, let me finish cutting this because I have a lot of the other pieces and I think I need more. I don't know how much more. It's all the white I have left of the Chanel stems of other colors. So alright, so we're going to cut these in half. And we're going to grab a white one to put on the bottom. And then a blue. And we'll do a red. Tie it tight. Put it into the next section. I didn't count how many bundles of these kind of went in. And you just keep pushing it over. We'll do another one. I'm going to cut that because that's a little bit long. My slipper is about to fall off. Okay. Let me cut that off now. And that one. Let me just trim it a little bit here. Some of the pieces that are kind of bring it up a little bit. Trimmed it up a little bit. Kind of move this stuff out of the way. Get my trash. It doesn't get tangled up in the other stuff I'm working on. Put my slipper back on that fell off. Okay. I'm gonna do another one. So my next project will probably be the red, white, and blue with the clothespins, besides doing orders that I have. Just something on the side to add to my other stuff that's for sale. I know that's going to take a little time for me to paint it and everything. Another one. We need some red in there. Let's do a blue one on the bottom. A white and then a red. Alrighty, here we go. Turn it. Sorry if I get quiet, guys. Sometimes I forget I'm like recording it. Alright, we can squeeze a couple more on the end. I'm going to need to open up another blue. So we're going to do a white on the bottom. Looks like it kind of needs some fluffing up there on the end. We do white, and we'll do a red, and I think blue. And we'll push it together and see how it looks. See how many more I can fit on that end. the end like that. And probably, I would say probably one more on that end. Do one more of these. Right, and you're just rolling it. Just like that. Right. I feel like I can add, I feel like it'll look better. Yeah, I definitely need to add a few more to that once I scrunch it up, because it wasn't scrunched up and it didn't, yeah, it wasn't looking good. And then we can trim it, and then we just have that one section. All right. Yeah, it definitely needs a few more on there. That's why it looks kind of funky right now. So good thing I bought 2 rolls of each color. I'm just going to cut a few more. See how many more fit on there, maybe a couple more bunches. I think it's 8 o'clock. I have a movie coming on Hallmark. Alright, let's cut away. And a couple more pieces. We'll start putting them together again. Okay. Alright, let's do, we need some blue in there again. I'm just going to cut that. I think we need a blue. Let's add a blue to the top. Just twist it. And add a little bunch. Like I said, don't worry about how messy it looks. We'll clean it up later. After we get it all together, we'll go back through and trim its hair up, basically. Alright, let's see. Another one. Let's do, yeah, we'll do another blue. It's kind of like there's no blue on that end for some reason. Another one, then we'll see how full it looks. See if we can get started on the other side. see the other side with all the... Alright. Let's see. Twist it. I mean, I think I can still fit, because you want the end to not kind of, you want to see how it, if I push it over, how it, so you can add a little more to it. So we're going to add blue, white, alright, that. See how that looks. Oh. Fix that up a little bit. Kind of tuck it in there. And just this section over here that we need to fill in. And then we'll be good to go. This is going to look, or be at the bottom. Let me see. Go right. So just like that. Alright, let's do the other side. I'm just going to cut a few pieces. So I don't have to keep stopping. Usually I'll do this ahead of time. I'll get a bunch started and then start the wreath, but I didn't do that tonight. That way I don't have to watch me cut everything. Alright, and then we'll just do some blue and white. Roomba is going to have fun tonight, cleaning all this up on the floor. It was in here yesterday cleaning the floor up. And a lot of little pieces all over the place. Let me cut a few more. Let me cut some white and then we can get started. More. All right. So, what color should we start with? We'll do the white on the bottom. Do red. tighten it. Alright, so now we're going to the other side and we're going to fill in this section. I'm just going to repeat the same steps. I should plug in my glue gun for the end. So I have to glue that on to the wire frame. Oops. Whoop. The other ones are getting in the way. You just want to twist it. Alright, let me glue. I'm gonna cut that because that didn't twist too well. Oops, where did it go? Okay. I'm going to, because it's not that tight. It's because I'm getting everything else stuck to it. Alright. And you just push it in there and we'll keep going to this last one here. And then we'll be ready to put our sign on. Well, you know what? We'll trim it up before we put the sign on. We'll give it a haircut, like I said. Trim up the straggly ends and stuff that doesn't look good on it. And then we'll glue the sign on. I'm going to hot glue it. You can, if you want to reinforce it, you can use E6000 is really good. I do have E6000, but I'm probably just going to hot glue it. It should hold. Should be plenty. But if you just want a little more reinforcement, you can do E6000 and some hot glue. Alright. So just kind of looking at it. Seeing how everything, like that piece, that piece kind of twirled on out of there, didn't it? There. Kind of came unraveled a little bit, but we fixed it up. Alright, so we're going to do a few more of these, and then we should be good to go. Sorry if this is boring watching me, but I figured I would do the entire video. A lot of times I just show you partial video, like partial do-it-yourself wreath, and then not record it all, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to record all. This one's not that long, so I'm going to practice recording a full one tonight. Okay, let me cut off. Oops. Mesh wants to stick to everything. It's some more, so we have some more room for it. And once I'm done that, I'll plug in the hot glue gun while we're trimming up the stragglies. We're almost out of the white Chanel stems or pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them. I have a couple more. I have other colors. I think that was my only pack of white ones that I have. Alright, so we need a few more. At the bottom. How many more do we got? 3? Let's see. Let's see if it looks full with just 3 more. Uh-oh. Yes. There we go. Another one. Maybe. Getting full, I'm not sure here. Let me turn this over so I can kind of see. Alright, we got 2 more. Let's see if we can just... Let's see if we can get away with just making 2 more. So I can just use the 2 white ones and don't have to dig into the other colors. Let's see what it looks like after that. Oh, I got 3 white ones cut. That's okay. I didn't see that one hiding over there. I guess I could be sitting. My back's starting to hurt standing here. Sometimes I feel like I work faster if I stand. So, okay, we got all those pieces. All right, let's try doing the last 2 and see if it's full enough, or do I have to add a couple more? All right, let's do this one. And we'll check it out. This may be enough. We'll see. Turn that. There we go. Let's see here. We'll do one here. Okay, let me do one more wreath, one more bundle. of these and see if we can get away with that being enough. I mean, if I have to add a couple more, that's fine. I just have to use different color Chanel scents, which it's not going to matter. Alright, so that forward, give it a good twist. I'm going to tie it up here. And fluff it up and see if I need to add any more or not. See if that's gonna work or not. I feel like it needs a couple more. Yeah, it's gonna need a couple more. Just a couple. I'm gonna cut one. We'll do 2 more and see if that fills it. I like mine full. It really looks pretty once it's all together. Kind of looks messy when you're doing it, but honestly it pulls together in the end and looks really pretty. And a lot of the strangly pieces that like were hanging and stuff, honestly you don't really see it as well. Oh, you know what? Let me look for Chanel stems before I roll them out. I have a couple red I can use. I'm thirsty tonight. All right, let's go ahead and roll these up. Okay, and let's do a red one. Try to do, okay, here we go. It's kind of funky. Alrighty, let's add another one in here. And I think one more at the top, and that should be good. Then we can. Oops, I got my sweatshirt catching on it. Oh, that's kind of messy. Okay, let me add one more. All right, let's tie one more in here. See how that does. Make sure it's tight. All right, that's good. All right, let me clean this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna plug in the hot glue gun. And then we'll trim the pieces while the hot glue gun's getting hot. So that doesn't get stuck in our... Alright, let me plug in my hot glue gun. Right back. Alright. Okay. So I still have this much left. not bad. All right, so this is what we have so far. So we're just gonna trim it up, trim any of the little straggly pieces that are around, make it look nice. And pieces that are hanging out, we can kind of, if you can't tuck it, you can kind of, you can cut it if you can't tuck it. Oops. Just hold it up and see what you want to trim off. If there's any long pieces or kind of a few pieces that have come unraveled or anything. I mean, it's mesh, it's not going to be perfect. That's some of the big pieces. See, like you have a big red piece there, you just kind of want to cut. And then trim that up a little bit. Make it, you know, clean it up a little. That little piece in the back, the blue. I will cut the chenille stems later. I'm not going to make you sit through all that and watch me cut all those in the back. I mean, you can leave it like that, but I'm just going to, I'll clean it up and Alright, so I don't think there's that much. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Put it down here and see if there's any little pieces that need cut. Not too bad. Let's see. Alright. Trimmed it up a little bit. Let's see. I'll just keep trimming all day, but that's not bad. It looks good. Alright, so let me just clean some of this mess up. Make a pile. Wait for the hot glue to get hot. Glitter everywhere. That's from an, I think this has some glitter on it. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not dropping everywhere. You can always spray it with hairspray. So you don't get a lot of, it's really not as bad as some pictures. Let me find the edge here. I'm trying to think how I'm going to put this so that it stays. And it's going to look like that. So, let's see if it's hot yet. This is kind of going to be the hard part here, trying to put this. Yeah, I don't think it's going to stay. I might have to. on, so there we go. Maybe do it this way, the other way around, and we can kind of do it from the bottom. See how it stays. I don't know if that's gonna work. I may have to go ahead and E6000 and then hot glue some of it. We'll see. We'll see if it may hold. I've done some stuff like this and it's held. I think it might not be too bad. That's fine. It's holding. You can always glue like more of it on too if you want. A couple more straggly pieces that I would cut off over here. Well, nope, it's not gonna stay. It's not gonna stay. All right, so my suggestion is to E6000. Use some E6000 on it. And then hot glue also. And that should hold it. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do some E6000. But that's what it looks like when it's all finished. Quick, easy. And I will put some E6000 on it later. But, alright, thanks for watching. Please go over and look at my Facebook page, Brenda's Creative Crafts. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, tell everybody about it. Until next time, thanks guys.